right. Well, I was going to change my mind, but I'm not going to now. So, back in the Corona jail days, remember that? All these churches used to start posting online, and this is back before you did live online. But I used to watch Fredericksburg Cowboy Church online. They would post it during the week after Sunday, and I would just watch it whenever it showed up. But one Monday morning, it popped up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, wow, you guys are early. And Pastor Dan, the conduit man, was part of his sermon. The first part of the sermon was how Jesus was a carpenter. And then after he said that part, he said, that should be a song. And so I'm like, and he called out all you songwriters that I had to start coming here. So he didn't call me out. But I finished the sermon, went back, listened to that Carpenter part again, and wrote this song. 3 hours later, I sent it to Dan. Dan has me play it here. This is the first song I ever played at Cowboy Church. It was back when y'all were out there in the parking lot. I had no idea, And so the Go God, I didn't realize the honks were Go God. But I know all that stuff now, but back then it was. Anyway, it's called The Carpenter. The whole part of the song was part of Dan's message, except for the chorus, the down and out center guy part, the chorus part. I wrote that part, so. The Carpenter. Sometimes the trials in life will leave you weathered and worn, and your heart is left battered, weary and torn. There's but one way to weather the storm. It's have faith in the Carpenter, and by his grace you'll be restored. Yeah, 'cause the Carpenter knows he uses a strong foundation to build on rock and not sink in sand. He knows the framing must be strong to support the burden of what he's gonna build up next. Yeah, so sturdy and strong it'll stand. He sees his creation before he even begins. He sees all the pieces fit together perfectly. He builds only using truth and love, never hate or sin. He knows what it's gonna look like, yeah, what it's gonna turn out to be. Sometimes the trials in life will leave you weathered and worn, and your heart is left battered, weary and torn. There's but one way to weather the storm. It's have faith in the Carpenter, and by his grace you'll be restored. Well, the Carpenter can't do his work unless you let him in. He won't repair, rebuild, or restore until you ask him to. But if you open up your heart, the Carpenter will come right in. He'll do the work it takes for you to be strong and renewed. Well, the Carpenter is never in a rush. He just works perfectly and makes no mistakes. He'll build a thing of beauty if you only trust. He won't stop till he gets it just right. And he knows it takes the time it takes. Sometimes trials in life will leave you weathered and worn. Your heart is left battered, weary and torn. There's but one way to weather the storm. It's have faith in the Carpenter, and by his grace you'll be restored. Have faith in the Carpenter, and by his grace you'll be restored. Go God! That worked out pretty good, Conduit, man.